Surprise, surprise.
It's been a while, guys. We've not been able to do shows just due to the restrictions and things like that. So welcome back. So today's show is going to be a wee bit different. It's just basically to get ourselves back on the road, get things working, and to organise the. There's going to be an announcement in the next 5 minutes regarding the celebrations for the 55 that the different clubs throughout the world are going to try and participate in, and you're going to support it.
Take part in it, yep.
As well as that, if anybody wants to use comments on the games have been fantastic. European football's been great. Let us know if you can hear us first and foremost, because we've done a wee bit of moving about today. Very little preparation as well. No sound on it.
No sound.
Right, so maybe it sounds very low. Maybe stick that up a tint.
Hey, give it a wee second, guys, and try and get it sorted.
Keep talking about it.
So it's been some cracking football, guys. You can't complain at that. No sound, guys. Yep.
30 seconds behind, so the sound should be
You're 30
fixed.
seconds behind, guys.
Right, let us know the sound on it now.
No, 30 seconds.
Just maybe set because the whole system went down when the computers went down.
Right.
Tripped up. This is what happens today. So sober.
Can't hear you, guys.
Right, give me a wee second. There's 30 seconds behind. Have you even tried it on your phone as well? Let's get this sorted. Once we get the volume levels going.
Can't hear you.
Still no sound.
No.
Hear no sound still.
Very low.
Very low. Right, okay.
I can hear it on my phones, actually.
Right, how's that now, guys? It should be a lot better now. Let us know it's working all right now. Sandra?
I don't know if I can hear it because it's my phone. Do you know what I mean? But it shouldn't be.
It's a 30 seconds delay. It's only
very low.
Yep. It's low. Right, I know, but I've just turned the volume right up now.
That's it.
The thumbs should come up now.
If you can hear us, guys, give me a wee thumbs up.
I'm deaf. Is that too loud or is that...
Am I deaf?
Right.
Right, there you are.
Right, I'm not touching anything. Right, tell me that's good. Just keep the thumbs going. I know you're all right.
Right, that's better. Sound is better now, Lee Jackson.
Who done it?
That was you. You done it. Right, I can hear that. I need to turn this down now. Right, have you looked at us now, guys? We'll start from the beginning.
Start again, right, guys? Just like and share, do the usual, guys. Keep the thumbs up, let us know that the sound's all right. We've been away for a wee while, and we've just come back. Wee weekender because there's no football on. And
very
it's just
low.
Still quiet. I'll try and get the volume up. All we're going to do is a wee recap show today, and there's a few announcements to make. All right, guys.
What's funny about that, Ross Mitchell Pie Sports? That's for sponsor.
Yep.
That's the sponsor of the show.
They sponsored the official Rangers channel as well. Right, does that sound better?
Well done, Si. There you go, getting better.
I'm not want to touch it again because sometimes that's it. We've got two main callers today. We're going to have Gary Lanigan and we're going to have Gordon Smith for Rangers, ex-Rangers Football Club, coming on. It's all about celebrating the big event, the title.
Yep.
When Rangers finally win it, it looks as if we're going to do the 55. We didn't want to be premature with it, but there's been a lot of work with clubs all over the world taking part in this.
And I'm excited about it.
We're all excited. Before we start, loads of shout outs, Sandra. I'll let you catch up.
Right, where are we? And I'll be back to the beginning. There we go.
Apart from the no sounders, right?
Right, no sound. Right, Lofty, what was this for top one, Si?
Just
Lofty McCoist, Jimmy Payton. Hello, Jimmy, I've not heard from you in a while. Martin Gardner, Ginty C, Angie McVicker. Hello, Angie. James Peebles. Lee Jackson, Billy Hamilton, Christine Jarvie, Tommy Cadona, Ali Campbell, Scott Brown. I hope I always know the right Scott Brown. Andy Clark, Ross Mitchell. How you all doing, guys? Glad you could all join us.
Right. Any more? Couple more.
Paul Sargent. Hello, Paul. How you doing? Andy Clark. How are you doing?
And it basically tells you a bit low. We've got louder.
Sarah Wallace. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
Margaret Yule, Dan Garrison, Billy Johnson, Tom Howard. Thank you for the request to like the page. No problem.
For anybody that didn't see it right, the celebrations, it's been leaked a wee bit. It doesn't matter. People are excited. The celebrations for the 55, which is looking good now. Hopefully, touch wood, it just all goes ahead and we win the thing. We just get a hurdle, but it's looking good. We're trying to do what we're trying to do, and it's not us, it's everybody. We've been contacted with clubs in Northern Ireland to kind of put this out here, that when the supporters, and when we do win it, that we do something from our house originally, just so that kids can be involved in it. Because
to comply with COVID, guys.
To comply with COVID, but there's a full generation of wee boys and girls and whatever that haven't seen Rangers win a title. So what you got to do for your garden or whatever, 5 minutes to 55 minutes.
55
before the
6 o'clock. 5:55.
But the idea is that everybody in the whole a Great Britain, Northern Ireland, everybody gets involved in it at the same time and we'll enjoy ourselves. We're not telling people what to do and what not to do or anything like that. We're just trying to get a mass celebration for
At
the
the one
greatest club in
time,
the world. So here's a wee flyer that's been made for it. First of all, you'll see various flyers for the Shankill. You'll see them for Northern Ireland and the Rangers supporters clubs in Scotland are now getting involved. I've seen Coatbridge doing a lot today. Don't know if you've seen it.
Yep.
I'll not leak what they're doing, but they're doing quite a lot to show that Coatbridge is still loyal. So we're looking for feedback on it, and we'll have a date organised by the next 2 or 3, maybe by the end of the week, but depending on the score of the day. But what we want to do is we want the whole of the country to show how massive Rangers are. And I think from a Scottish point of view, it should be the firework display. That's what I'll be doing, fireworks. But if you've got a flute, you've got a drum or anything, get it out and let's get it celebrated. So what's my competition?
Right, competition. Hello, Dan Macaulay. Yes, I remember. Right, the competition today is see who shares the most. We have fireworks to give away, guys, for the celebrations. Is it this way?
I'll move that off again.
Celebrations for your doorstep celebrations. Whoever shares the most, we're doing this in the next couple of weeks. Every time we're on, we're going to give away packs of fireworks. So whoever shares the most, the packs are up.
Where do we get them from? Better get a wee plug.
Right, John Ramsey. John Ramsey will be he'll be sponsoring your show in March time. So
he's been doing a lot. He's
gave us a few things to give away as prizes, guys. So thank you, John.
So this is one of his businesses. Guys, one of the things that we always can encourage is if you're going to buy any kind of product, buy for Rangers supporters, because everybody's jumping on the bandwagon now with the 55 thing. And I've no problem whoever's doing things. But what I will say is, if you know a guy like John, is it?
John Ramsey,
John Ramsey. If John Ramsey's doing fireworks, and
he's
you
got
can get
great businesses, bouncy castles, wedding stuff, party. He does everything.
He's also an Orange Brother, so that's an extra. I thought I said Roman Catholic, so it's Roman candles. We can't burn them.
Aye, we can.
Right, guys, just want as much feedback as possible as well, right? I'm going to phone Gary Lanigan for the Shankill Road and the Rangers Till I Die. I'm going to get him on first, and we're going to have a wee chat about what the plans are over Northern Ireland. And let us know what you're planning today and what you think of the idea. It's just to be as compliant as we can, guys. Officially, so the club looks in a good light.
Will size phoning, guys. Please share, because I can look back and see who shared the most and they won the fireworks at the end of the show. Right. So please share away, guys.
What I need is check this, but it should be
alright. Yes, he is on Facebook. John Ramsey. He's on my Facebook as well.
John will probably be watching at
some
point.
John, if you put your wee link in, John.
Put your business up. But John sponsored the fireworks. What did he do to win it? Just likes and shares?
Just like and share. Whoever shares the most on this feed today wins a pack of fireworks. We're going to be doing this every time we're on for the next couple of weeks.
So loads and loads happening.
Could we not get Broxy to do something that day? Drive around the streets for the kids?
Yeah.
We could, Billy. That's a good idea.
Like that. I would like to have something like a kind of convoy another day of the week or something, but this is going to be a Saturday. Looking for ideas because Fiona's involved with Broxy.
Yep.
And that's
she's doing my balloons. I've got singing balloons.
It's a good shout, but Fiona let us know, but that's something we could maybe do because we want to get there's a whole generation of kids have been denied watching Rangers winning titles and
winning trophies. Seen it. They've not had the magic we've had.
Due to the what happened to Rangers, the way we were sent down, and it's no fault we were in. If you remember the campaigns that we had and all that, we've suffered for 10 years. Now that we're back, I want to make sure that every single Rangers supporter, from your granny to the Wains, can all celebrate the magic. And if we can all do it at the same time throughout the world, what a celebration it will be. I've got my big bottle of champagne,
Gary.
Signed by McCoist. Liz got me that a few years ago. Hope I'm sorry to say that.
But it's Liz, too late now.
Said it now. Liz, you know who you are. You got me that for Ibrox. Signed by McCoist after we beat Celtic years ago. And I said I would open it when there's a night to remember. And that'll be the night, the 55, officially done. It's just a case of we don't want to put a date on it until we know the official date we're all going to go strong with it. And it looks like all the clubs in the world will do it. That's a good idea. Put Taylor Turner on right on the 5 minutes.
5, it's good.
Just trying to hold the Gary.
Hello, Mary Divers from Belfast. How are you doing? Just let me know it's Billy here. Yes, Billy. Robert MacArthur, how are you doing? No seen you since the Bristols. No.
I know. That's
Gary
we're all missing.
I know.
Right, Gary's read that, so he's going to phone in any second. I just want to make sure everything works now.
Chinese lanterns to fill the sky, a good visual indicator, said Tommy Cadona. I knew Cadonas, they were the show people though.
Aye, Tommy's a dancer. Tommy's my pal, the mod.
Is it?
Aye. You always see this guy dancing, man. He said the heart bypasses and everything, and he's doing cartwheels up between. Don't joke.
Hello, Dave Scott in Portadown. How you doing? Glad you could join us. James Palmer, we are the people.
4230.
Daryl McMillan with a Houseby Shuttleson. We are the people.
2 seconds.
A lot of yous on the day, guys. Please keep sharing. Get us out
Share
there.
as much as possible.
As much as possible and win the fireworks for today.
There's an events page being created for this as well, and nobody's on it yet because we're trying to keep it quiet. So what I'll do is I'm going to try and phone Gary on this. But what I'll do is once we can do the events page, we will do it after this and add as many people as you can on it. All right, I'll try and get this. I've not done this before, so
Raymond Whitehead, Knightswood, Craig Purvis, hi guys.
Oh,
Frank McGregor, Armadale. Hello Fiona, you're there, hen.
You're wanted.
You're in demand.
Try to make sure I phone the right person in case I phone some random person up the line.
Red, white and blue lights and the Chinese lanterns, that would be good, Scott.
Aye, and let us know what you can get them for as well. Right, I'm trying to phone Gary here on the outbound calling.
Go.
It's ringing. Hello, is that Gary?
Yes, it is indeed, sir. How you doing, sir?
Brilliant, Gary. First of all, you're live, just so you know, in case you say it and shouldn't say. Sandra's here as well, so it's Gary from the Shankill.
Yes, good afternoon, Sandra. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
Happy man.
Good stuff. Gary, just to let everybody know who you represent or who you're involved in, you know you're in the committee for the Northern Ireland fans as well.
Yes, and I represent the Northern Ireland branch of Rangers Till I Die. So it's Rangers Till I Die NI. We were formed initially in 2012 to raise money for the club and get the club political cover when we were on our knees at the time. So we did both. We raised a brave few £1,000. We were able to get ministers with the first meet with the First Minister of Northern Ireland and others at the time, Gregory Campbell, and that made sure the club had any political cover they needed, and that political cover remains there till today.
So you spoke to me a couple of weeks ago, and obviously with ideas have been bouncing about. But what we're looking to do, just to explain to everybody, that we're looking to get as many people, Rangers supporters throughout Britain and Northern Ireland or the world, all united at the same time, celebrating.
Trying to come up with an initiative here initially in Northern Ireland where it would be COVID compliant and basically the authorities couldn't touch us, but also when we were thinking about it, we wanted something that the club could buy into as well.
Yeah.
So we'll come up with a 55 thing. So what it means is basically, if you look at it, it's an idea where whole streets can get involved, whole families can get involved, and it's all COVID compliant and safe. So I'll give you an idea what we're already done here in the Shankill. The 5 clubs in the Shankill here have organised where there's going to be a 55 flag on every lamp from the bottom of it to the top of it. They're putting PVC banners up. They've organised with local shops to buy where customers can go in, ordinary punters off the street can go in and buy a helium-filled blue balloon. So there's flares organised, and obviously there's car horns, whistles, anything you can get bass drums, flutes from the bands. So it's 5:55 for 55 seconds on the first Saturday or Sunday where we're actually confirmed as champions.
Yeah.
Then it means Rangers fans across the UK can be as one instead of being separated with COVID. And we'd all love to be at Ibrox, we'd all love to be in Ballahoosen Park or whatever, but unfortunately it doesn't look as if we're going to be. So this way it keeps the police off our backs, it keeps the SNP off, it basically keeps the haters off your back, and it keeps the club involved where they can buy into it and everyone's happy.
Gary, as I said at the start, I don't know if you heard that, we're not telling people we're not telling them what to do and what not to do. All we're trying to do is a mass celebration that we do everything right for that period.
Yes, absolutely. We're not here to tell folk what to do. Folk can do and celebrate what they want, but as I said, my job too, travelling around the country, and I'm speaking to Rangers fans every day. You know my Twitter account?
Yeah.
You know on my Twitter account too, where I'm getting messages from Rangers fans all around where we can all get involved, and this means that, as I said, whole families can give. I'll give you an example. A club in London, or a guy in London, has already bought £2,500 worth of fireworks to let off at 5:55 for 55 seconds when we give them the go ahead. So that's just, and basically here we've already started organising. We
Yeah, I know Warren. Yep.
Sandy Road. So basically, districts here have already started to organise and get the stuff in.
Yep.
Like Bill Hill from Tigers Bay, some of you might know him.
Yep.
Tigers Bay was in contact there. They're ready to go at 5:55. So it's a thing where we can organise it. Right, so here's the easy part about it. Everybody can have their stuff in and ready to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to know within 3 or 4 hours, you know, after we've won it, you know, if a certain other club across the city were to drop points, and we can go in, you know what I mean, we can go in the first Saturday or the first Sunday. After we've got it. It only takes an hour to know when to go.
That's right, yeah. And it's all, we're going to, as I say to you, we've got the event page. We're going to have that go live after this as well, Gary, so we'll keep everybody up to date.
Yes. And what we need to do, say, it's very important while you've got your listeners on, you know, what we need to do is we need to take it out from your listeners tonight. They need to put it on their personal page. That flyer you have there, that needs to go onto every band page, every personal page, every Rangers Supporters Club page, and just get it out. And I mean, the Rangers family worldwide can go. It'll be another first for Rangers Football Club.
Definitely. Because Gary, what I was going to say to you there, but it's just you kind of covered that there. You've obviously mentioned the Belfast clubs, but I take it there'll be other clubs in Northern Ireland. If anybody wants to get involved with you guys, or your side, can you put a Twitter details on the link?
Yes. My Twitter feed is I'm Bongo22. Most Rangers fans will know my Twitter feed from putting them funny videos up. I'm responsible for the Karma videos.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go with it. We'll build it up these. But I've already been in contact also with the other clubs here. Trevor Maxwell up the country. Londonderry. There's guys that go. But what they were all waiting for was you announcing it on the TV channel. Before they all go with it themselves.
We've always know that for Coleraine, they'll get involved. But any Rangers supporters club, if there's only 2 members, if it's you in your house or whatever, if you want to get involved in this, we want you to be a part of it. The other thing, Gary, we're stressing that there's no cliques involved. It's going to be every Rangers website we want involved, a Facebook page.
What we want is, listen, see from the Bear Pit to follow the Vanguard Bears. We want everyone to run with it. And I mean, it's a thing where if you don't want to get involved, we're not telling you to get involved. We're not
just leave it. Yeah.
But I'm sure everybody listening to I'm sure you were getting it. I'm sure every Rangers fan across the world was getting it. What are we going to do when we win it? Well, this is something we can all buy into at the same time. And what a spectacle. And I mean, you're going to get TV channels and radio stations picking up on it because every I was going to curse it, but everyone wants to know, or is going to want to know what's going on at 5:55 that night when this, which will be an immense spectacle. We hope we'll go out across the UK and indeed across the world.
It is a mass celebration, but we'll all be separately, because I see somebody complaining about a mass celebration.
No, I think they meant a joke, the mass.
All right, okay, I'm
happy. I think it was a joke. That's if I didn't read it. Aye, Gary, so what kind of things, obviously Northern Ireland's a bit different from Scotland. Warren, that helps us out, was saying that you have got licences with fireworks. So what kind of things are you guys going to do specifically?
Well, I mean, single fireworks, all you need is, you don't need, it doesn't need to be, see if you have one rocket for every house.
Yeah.
So for talking, throw a ballpark figure out there, and there's 50,000 houses plus across Scotland letting one firework off at 5:55, and then blowing their air horns, letting whatever else they've got off, balloons and fireworks. I mean, that's going to be enough. That's going to be enough for them to hear it in Dublin. So
I agree with you. Out of space. The other thing, Gary, I was thinking about, and say, you've already touched on it a wee bit, as a wee bit of friendly rivalry as well. You've obviously got the Shankill, Sandy Row, in different parts of Tigers Bay in Belfast, Londonderry, Northern Ireland, and in Glasgow you've got Duke Street, Denison, you've got the Govan Boys, you've got the Brigton Derry. All the different parts of Glasgow should be competing as well. Let's see who's got the colours up and who can do the best display.
Absolutely. Every Rangers pub too, don't forget. Every Rangers pub, whether it's open or not, can get their punters involved in that.
It's good for people that have not been out the house, have not been able to get to the bars, they've not been able to get to their lodge meetings or band practice to get back to the community for this event.
Frank, sorry, Sam, everyone listening to this programme felt the same way.
Yeah.
Ross County beat them other ones the other week, and you felt the emotion coming through. I'm sure there was a wee tear in everybody's eyes too. So this is a thing where you can just let all your emotions out at one time as a family across the world.
Yep.
So we can't.
Now the other thing.
As I say, we're not forcing anybody into everything.
No, that's right.
We're just offering an opportunity for the Rangers fans worldwide
Aye, as I've said, it must be a wee private conversation that we've got the events page up and we've got everybody on it, but it'll not be about bickering or arguing or anything. It's just what's happening
Just
at the event,
promoting it, yeah.
and that's it. Nothing else on it.
Yes,
And
no, nothing else on it. Just it's up to yourself what you do at the house.
but
Personally, I'd love a rabbit launcher to shoot it at the moon. Well, fucking turn the moon blue.
but one of the things Gary, I was going to say.
Over here, so there is no rabbit launchers now.
Gary, one of the things I was going to say was let's get it all filmed. Let's show the world. Don't just let a firework off. Film it and get it online.
Yes, and get it online. Get it on everywhere. Let the world see that Rangers are back.
That's it.
We were dormant there for a few years, but we never went away.
Yes,
we never walked away. We never went away.
Correct.
We're still here.
We're back where we belong. Yep.
So we're looking for everybody in Britain to get involved in this. But see if you're in Germany, if you're in a lot of Australians watch Canadians, we want to see them involved as well because I know they're doing stuff.
All over the world.
Absolutely. Shaq, you know the most important message that it's going to send out. Now I want everybody to think about this one. See this for 9 years. We'll kind of see the Rangers coming.
Yeah.
See at 5:55 for 55 seconds on the first weekend we win that title. You'll see it then and you'll hear it then.
Yeah. And there's John Mitchell. He'll just come in. Forteventura Rangers Supporters Club. See if we can get as many bars, supporters, everybody just to unite and get that message out there. That'll just add to it.
Yes. Well, what we need is very, very important to pick up the wee flyer we've sent out there and put some sort of statement out. And the way we're talking now, nobody's being forced into anything. It's just a way of letting your whole family. I mean, here's the thing that's important for me. See me, see personally, that now that I can't be at the game when we win it.
Yeah.
See that Saturday night, I want to be with my family.
Yeah.
I want to be with my kids, the grandkids.
Yeah.
To let them know where we were when we were 55, when we actually come back to where we belong.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be with the people closest to me.
Yep.
I want to let out as much noise as I can.
The thing is, Gary.
All the emotion for 9 years that is still out.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary, the thing is, right, I'm not saying what we actually thought this, but you were worrying at one time this day might never come again. The news was so bad at times.
Listen, Marvin Andrews, keep believing. You know me, man.
Yep.
So I take flack off them on Twitter all for 9 years and give it back. Stop them and listen. To quote Jerry Adams, our time has come.
And guys, as I said, if you want to contact Gary, you'll be able to get him no bother. If you want to contact any Rangers Supporters Club in your area to get involved, as there's flags and all that getting done, or if you just want to get involved yourself, please let us know, or Gary know, or one of the Rangers Northern Ireland, Rangers to a Die. Anybody, if you're in London, the London branch, and get involved in this, and let's make it happen.
And get that flyer out everywhere. Your personal pages, your band pages.
Make it your profile picture for the night.
Yeah, make it your profile picture, guys.
Yes, that's it. And just let them know. And it's important too. It's a date to be confirmed, but it doesn't really need to be confirmed because, as we say, I don't think it will have the same impact on the midweek. But the first Saturday or
Sunday, yeah.
After we're confirmed champions. So if we go and remain as we are, the Invincibles, at the Theatre of Doom in 2 or 3 weeks, then it's 5:55 that night.
Yep.
We'll go.
Yep.
Good. Looking forward to it.
It's like the invasion.
Yeah.
Like the invasion. when we talk about Europe, we're just waiting on the word to go, and the word will go 2 hours, and the Rangers family will let loose.
That's good. Sounds good.
100%, Gary. Listen, thanks for the call, mate. Thanks for everything. We'll make this happen. I'll speak to you later on, and we'll get this. I'll get the page out live now. I made it private, the events page, but as soon as the show's finished, I'll make it live, and everybody that gets invited to it, add 10 Rangers supporters on if you can, and keep doing it. Tell 10 to tell 10.
No problem. Thank you for the call.
Good speaking to you. We are the people.
Cheers, Gary. So there you go. I'm going to let you
Very
take
good.
comments, and I'm going to set up Gobden.
We'd like to book a flight from Toronto to Glasgow for the clincher, Sid Barrett. I hope you got home.
I didn't go right up because there was loads coming in there.
Yep.
How good was the quality there? Let us know of the call because it's hard to judge it.
Right, there we go. There's there.
We'll be here.
Yeah. Hello from Armadale, Frank McGregor. Martin Simpson, hello there. Craig Purvis. Raymond Whitehead, hello for loyal.
Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, wrong light. There we go. Alan Miller. Kirk Muir, how loyal. Scott Brown. Fiona Douglas. Who's got fireworks I need? See, John Ramsey.
Yeah.
Hi, John Ramsey. Hello, Gary McNeil for Airdrie. Loyalist there. Darryl McMillan street party on the 21st.
Yeah. So let us know. That's what we want to know. What everybody's doing, where you're doing it, how to get involved.
Keep the good work ups. Well, since we had a few pints, Samuel Logan.
Oh, aye, aye.
Right, yes, can't wait. Broxy's sick of COVID. We could go down and paid sick bags hand out. Is that Bars for Bears polo shirt?
No, it's a Gers
no,
TV
it's a
one.
Gers TV.
We'll try to get it in the angle here, but we'll try to keep the poster
Gers
up.
TV.
We'll be putting this poster up right after the show finishes if you can share it. Well, also, there's other different Rangers supporters groups putting their posters up. Share them. There's no cliques involved in this whatsoever. All the websites, fanzines or whatever, all the groups are getting involved in it. So just please keep it positive.
There you are, John Michael Hill. Great idea, guys, from Fort Ventura Loyal. RSC, best family in the world. What?
He runs the Flower of Scotland bar.
Does he?
Yep.
Fiona Douglas, my 40th birthday is going to be the best. I can't wait. Good. I'll be in tears, said David Miller. Diane Shalika shared. Right, guys, keep sharing, because I'm going to check this after it's finished, and the winner will.
So you win fireworks. And
Fireworks.
Top quality fireworks to be fair.
Yes.
When you brought the big bolts in, I get a fright, man. What's going on here?
Could be a great week, possibly last 8 in Europe, and the 55 the same week. Scott Brown, doing a small job, both of you. Doing a good job, or a small job, a good job, both of you. Thank you very much, Samuel Logan. John Warwick, hi Sandra and Si, how you doing? Hello from Tosh of Blackpool, True Blues.
Aye, no Tosh, well, Senga, you're just, you can't hear us very well, is that just recently, or is it for the last while?
I've missed you too, where have you been? Oh, Fiona.
Right, I've
missed myself.
I'm just going to quickly arrange a quick call with Gordon Smith, who's wanting to back this as well publicly. Gordon's been a great supporter of the show as well. So give me a minute, I can't multitask, so you do the talking.
Right, where are we? Right, well, there'll be a show on Tuesday night again. Yes, guys, we'll be back Tuesday night. We should be back Tuesday night as usual. We've been missing for the past two Tuesdays. A few cans and a few drams until we have the big party, said Scott Brown. All right, Gary Robertson, all right, troops, how you doing?
That's my pal from America, from Scotland, but he lives in America.
I don't know where that went. When will the clincher be?
Well, we don't know. That's why we don't have the poster actually saying a date on it, but we're going to let everybody know on an events page, on our page, and every Rangers website. Hopefully I'll have it as well. So we're Oz one. Right, I'm going to do a quick call here to Gordon Smith. Let us know you can hear it all right with the thumbs up, guys. And if you have any questions.
And keep sharing, guys, please. Party and Govan, Irene McQuaid.
Right. Just 2 seconds here if it rings.
Hello.
Hello, Gordon.
Yes, how you doing, sir?
All good, mate. You're live on the Gers TV, just so you know.
And don't be swearing.
Yeah.
No bad language. No, you're ultimate professional. Sandra's here as well. So we're just discussing the fact that it's looking good that Rangers will clinch the title this season. And I'd spoke to you in private that we're looking, all the fans over the world, to have a celebration at the same time from their doorsteps.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I know, it'd be an incredible thing to see that, wouldn't it? Depends, obviously, different areas, they'd full of different supporters of different clubs sort of thing. But I mean, even I imagine all around Scotland there'll be people that would be willing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about being COVID compliant as well, because we need to be seen to do the right thing.
Oh yeah, it was a bit like the applause they had for the NHS at the start of all this, when people came out to the door and applauded them.
Yeah.
And this would be significance of the fact that Rangers are winning the title.
I mean, one of the things I was thinking about when I'd heard the idea and we spoke about it, there's a whole generation of Rangers supporters now that just haven't seen Rangers winning a trophy or a title.
Well, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a big factor, and I think it's a special one this year because there's no question about it that we Celtic fans were desperate to celebrate 10 in a row.
Yeah.
To be the first team to achieve that. I mean, they've had a great run of late, without doubt. 4 trebles and obviously 9 league titles in a row, going for a 10th. But it's a big year for Rangers doing that, and it's been special as well in terms of even just the European side of things as well. It's not just win the league. I mean, definitely Rangers have improved to a great degree this season.
Yeah, I'm hoping as well that, and I think it might happen, that the media will pick up on what's going to happen in the club itself, because it's a method for the club to get involved in as well, that everybody's going to be safe, but from your granny to your grandkids can go out and celebrate from your doorstep or your back door or whatever and enjoy the moment, because you'll remember it forever.
Oh,
hygienic. I mean, they just have to be isolating. You only go out with the people you're in the bubble with anyway, and you go to your door, you go to your back garden or whatever, and just applause when that moment comes along.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been 10 years since we've had any great news with Rangers, and it's apart from the European scene. And another thing that I'm thinking about, a lot of people passed away, great Rangers people.
I know, they've not seen this.
I haven't seen it. And I think the Rangers support, they owe it to everyone just to make it this one unique, one-off celebration.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. I mean, it shows you the standard of the support and actually the affection they have for one another, and everybody is very close to it because they're all Rangers fans together, and that means they're going out there to celebrate as a family, basically, you know, and that's a marvellous thing.
Yeah. Gordon, just to finish off with the call with you, mate, I know you're a busy man. Just what was your thoughts on the game? I thought the game was fantastic. The 2 legs in Europe was absolutely outstanding to watch. Not just as a Rangers supporter, but we'll talk of the town. The actual game is fantastic.
Well, that's true. I mean, I do a column in the Herald newspaper, and I've done it this morning. If you have a look at the paper, you'll see the fact that I've said that Rangers fans are obviously enjoying the 10 in a row, but stopping the 10 in a row, I should say, and winning the 55th title. But the main thing about it is that Steven Gerrard should get credit all round Scottish football in terms of what he's done for the name of Scottish football in Europe because of the way Rangers are performing at the moment. I mean, they've played 11 games this season in Europe, won 9 and drawn 2, and scored 33 goals in 11 games, averaging 3 goals a game in Europe, and winning away from home and places like Belgium, where the standard is good.
Yep.
In Belgium, without doubt. So I think it's been a tremendous season, and I think Steven Gerrard and Rangers Football Club deserve credit for sustaining the reputation of Scottish football this season.
I mean, the entertainment value, I mean, it's been showbiz watching it. You're on the edge of your chair. But what do you reckon with the draw? Are you happy with the draw? I think it was a great draw we got.
I think it was a good draw.
I think it's a good draw. I mean, obviously, they're quite confident about it.
Yep.
They think that Rangers, you know, avoid them playing against big teams, as they would see it. But, I mean, let's be honest, they're a good team. I don't think there's any doubt about it. I mean, they actually, you know, they did knock out Leicester City in the last round here. Leicester City are up challenging the top of the Premiership. So it just shows you the standard. But, nevertheless, the way Rangers will be playing in Europe, you wouldn't count them out at all.
Yeah, no, definitely. How far do you think Rangers will go then? I think the more I watch them in Europe, I think they get better every season.
No, definitely. It's hard to say though. I mean, they are getting better every season. And this season, the performances have been tremendous, both at home and away. And they seem more suited at times, more comfortable playing in European games than they are in some of the home fixtures, because the teams at home in Scottish football a lot of times just sit in, make it difficult for Rangers. But, you know, there's no doubt about it that, you know, that match during the week there, the opposition were having a go or attacking. And that shows you where Rangers, when they get a bit of space, the quality they've got, they scored some great goals. I played some great football, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Just one more for me, and if Sanders get one after that. I'm a bit confused and a bit disappointed when I watch the VAR. It seems to be that some of the decisions on VAR aren't any better, the VAR, any better than the referee making the original decision. Like, for an example, the first minute penalty and the first leg, the handball.
Yeah.
And then the penalty against Davis. And I'm not being biased about it because it was decisions for Rangers as well, which I thought, I don't know if that was a foul or if the VAR got it right.
I agree with you. I'm all in favour of VAR, but I think it has to be used properly. Because let's be honest, Rangers got a penalty, you know, I think they got 2 of the penalties on the basis of VAR.
Yep.
But I actually also thought, I don't know about you guys, but I thought the first goal on Thursday night was offside.
I did as well, aye.
Yep.
They never really showed it again, and they never even had to go and look at it on VAR.
See, that's what I mean. Who decides what you? That's what I mean. I get lost on it. Who decides whether you look at it, or you don't, or you just carry on?
It must be the people who are actually giving the information, looking at the initial footage of it, and giving the information to the referee to say, "Oh, there's nothing to look at here. It's onside." But I couldn't believe it because it never really showed much. Even on television, they didn't go into detail and actually draw the line as they've normally been doing nowadays and say, well, this player is in an offside position, which I felt he was, but there wasn't even any discussion on it on BT television at half time.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you as well, obviously, sorry if you got one for him.
No, you're alright.
Just in case I forget this, obviously the carry on, I'm not going to, I've not made any comments on social media whatsoever regarding the boys that went in the party, and the reason I did it was because I wanted the club to deal with it, and I didn't know the full story. But what a way for young Patterson to come on after the pressure he must have been under and scored in the first minute. He's become known as a sub.
I thought it was brilliant. I did a piece in the paper today about it, saying with the problems that must have caused that boy, he must have had so much regrets about it, and also a fear for his career in terms of what happened, because you might have been thinking, am I finished at Rangers? But then to get his chance to come on there, Stephen Gers deserves credit for that too, because he's listened to the apology from the boy and he's given him his chance again, and the boy comes on 20 seconds into the game and he scores his first ever goal for the club as well. And I actually thought that he was outstanding the whole game, because see the player that Lukaku that got taken off, he was the star man for them in the first half, and then he gets subbed in the second half because young Patterson wasn't letting him in the game.
I mean, that's the character the young boy showed. He's took a lot of pelters and a lot of criticism on social media. And no doubt about it, Rangers would have went right through him. But the way he came back and the way he performed shows that he's definitely got a future at Ibrox.
Oh, definitely. And my understanding is that it was not a party. That's my understanding. Boys were in each other's. It was in one of the houses. It was one of the players' houses.
They're already in the same bubble.
It wasn't a party.
Anything before we go with Gordon?
No, I just think, see Prague, there are no mugs. Do you think that we can do it?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about it. Rangers are playing very, very well in Europe, and although they'll be a good side, a hard team to play against, so most of the other opposition. I mean, Belgium, we know how good Belgian football is.
Number one,
Belgium are close to being number one in the world as an international team. So that just shows you the standard that the Rangers are performing at, in order that they can go and score 9 goals against a Belgian team who actually had beaten already earlier. They beat Tottenham in their group stage, that team. So that tells you that Rangers are playing very well in European football.
Fantastic. Gordon, thanks again for doing a wee call for us in an interview. Much appreciated, mate. Once we get the lockdown finished with everything else, as you know, I'm trying to get a podcast and get you involved in it. And hope to catch up with you in the future, mate.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Speak
good day.
to you again. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
All the best. So,
he's a nice guy, isn't he?
That's Gordon Smith, won the treble with Rangers. Scored. They always talk about he missed a sitter in the FA Cup final, forgetting that he scored in the FA Cup final. Not many people can say they scored in the FA Cup final. An all-round good guy, top of the SFA and everything else. And do you know what? Always, on the media or anything, declared the fact that he's proud to be a Rangers supporter.
I know.
The only guy that ever came out when he was in the media and said that Rangers get a hard time in the media.
I know. I'm trying to read that one. You should have Jack back for the tie, hoping.
Should have Jack back for the tie, hoping.
Hoping he's brought back. Right,
just in case there's anything missed there.
How sweet will it be for beat Sparta home and away for them taking 8 off the Tims?
Aye, they hammered Celtic.
Patterson was brilliant and showed some bottle. He did, Scott Brown. He must have had a lot of responsibility on his shoulders that night for what happened.
You forget he's only a wee boy.
It's not down to fans, as Gerard said. He has 4 children, and this young lad deserves a second chance. So I'm glad he's got it. I agree with you, Fiona.
Yeah, there's Warren. I'm going to get Warren to a quick call. Warren, how you doing, pal?
Well, Roller, how you doing?
Hello,
good.
Warren.
We're enjoying the football. It's all good.
How's sunny Glasgow?
It's sunny.
Well, the thing is, I know how Hibs supporters feel now, because all day I've been plane spotting. I've been out looking for this plane. I don't know if guys, let us know. Anybody's watching, did the plane fly by? Because we had to start the show. Did it fly by?
I don't know. Somebody had messaged me earlier about seeing the plane.
To be honest, mate, you would need to give me $1 million to watch that short play. So I mean, if somebody gave me $1 million, I'd probably still not watch them. To be honest.
But we're in the East End, so it should fly above us if it does happen. People are
true. If anybody in Brighton be able to see what's going on, so
people have been asking me all day what's happening. I don't know. I know nothing
I've
about
seen a helicopter out, but I was in Blackhill.
I know.
What more can we want? You know, let's face it. I mean, Europe. How good are we in Europe at the moment? It's scary.
It's the best. That's the best Rangers team I've ever saw. Warren, European wise, this is the best.
I mean, probably up there with some of the best European performances Rangers I've ever seen in my lifetime. Just from start to finish. You know, you have the wee laps now and again, and they get in and score. But I mean, to be honest, I just thought we were nearly invincible in that game. From top to bottom. Kent, outstanding. Morales, different class altogether.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we want to see from Alfie all the time, that quality, you know. I mean, his distribution, everything, the passing, just superb. Even Hadji, you know, that people have criticised. You know, I just think at the minute we're just unbelievable, you know, as a team. But we need to keep going. We need to, you know, we might think that as fans, but I don't want the players to think of that, to be honest.
Yeah.
I want the players to keep their feet in the ground and keep their heads in the ground until 55 is here, you know.
It was crazy. See, just watching the game over the 2 legs, though, the entertainment value was just fantastic.
I remember away.
Absolutely stunning. You could look around the world and find it very hard to find a more entertaining game than that.
Yeah.
You know, really, I mean, just the everything that you want from a football game, you've got it. Goals and buckets loads, chances and bucket loads, great saves. I mean, it was just everything, you know.
I remember away at the beginning, Warren, when you brought...
campaign, yeah. I mean, this whole European campaign from start to finish has been an absolute joy for us, you know.
Warren, Sandra's going to ask you a question.
Warren, do you remember when the Driss brought Hadji in? And I complained mostly because I thought he wasn't had the magic that he was supposed to have had, but I take my words back now. I think it just took him a while to gel together.
That's the type of football he was in for.
I think a lot of these lads come from other countries and it takes them a while to get up to the pace of the game. And the physicality of the Scottish game, you don't get that in a lot of the European games.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I think it takes a while for those lads to build, but I think I've said from day one, I think Hadji's a class player. I've seen sparks of and you know, I was thinking the same with Jordan Jones and other younger players that was seeing just a little bit of spark, but Hadji had something different. He's just I think he will be one of the best players in Europe.
I agree with you there, Warren.
5 or 6 years time.
The only thing.
It'll be very hard to hold on to.
Yeah, Warren, the only thing I was a bit sad about, see with the last 10 minutes to go, when Rangers scored the 5th goal, I was sitting with my pal Brian and I thought, how good would it be being in Ibrox right now? How good would the atmosphere have been?
I know.
That would have finished them off.
We all feel the same. Hopefully, and pray to God that it's not that far away. It really isn't that far away. We're hearing from Boris Johnson there the other day about the roadmap out. I don't know what Scotland's doing or what Northern Ireland's doing, but
Scotland doesn't even know what Scotland's doing.
Well, I mean, that's the problem.
You've got more chance of Boris Johnson giving his advice on how to get out.
Well, that's exactly.
But Warren, you heard Gary earlier on in the call. The whole of Northern Ireland's going to join the brothers and sisters of Scotland for a celebration of the 55 when it comes through for us.
I know what will happen. The Shankill Road will be black with people. That's the problem. Gary wants everybody to stay in their houses and do it and everything else. I hope so. I hope people listen and do it from their houses. But I know also I've seen it before when they've been told not to do stuff and they just go ahead and do whatever. But here in Larne, all I can say is I know that Tony has got a couple of things organised, which will be social distance and it will be a celebration for the people of Larne because most of Larne is loyal and most of them would be Rangers then. So it's going to be massive. I mean, let's face it, guys. We're waiting for this nearly 10 years.
Yeah.
I said to my missus, because my missus isn't a great football fan or anything else. I said that's like you waiting for one of your soaps for 10 years. I mean, how would you feel?
It's like waiting for JRU to come out the shower or Bobby Yoon.
I've got a T-shirt coming, I've everything coming, you know. And she's like, no, you know what? And I says, love, it's like you waiting for EastEnders for 10 years. You know what I mean?
Very good.
So it's I mean it's going to be massive for us all and across the world. And I have to say that Gary was going on about hearing it in Dublin. He was forgetting about our friends in Dublin because we do have a Glasgow Rangers.
That's right. Yep.
In Dublin, you know, so not everybody in Dublin will be crying in their soup. You know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be amazing, guys.
Well, maybe you never know. Maybe they'll rewrite history and put the lights on again in Dublin.
Well, you know.
They're not called the Huns for nothing.
There's a load of. I mean, let's face it. We are waiting for this a long time. It's long overdue, and you know, it is going to brighten up a whole lot of people's year. You know, a lot of people, a lot of the older people, a lot of people who are maybe on their own, who've supported the Rangers all their lives, maybe can't get to the games anymore.
Yep.
You know, this is the sort of thing, you know, hopefully the media show it, you know, as much as they would show that other crowd winning.
Warren,
if they ever do ever win 10 in a row.
Warren, we need to be wary of time. We need to finish for 4 tonight. It's only an hour show, mate.
Listen, Si, thanks very much. Just one wee thing.
Yep.
I would like to thank the brethren and the people who were involved in the service today for the 2 murdered soldiers in Belfast.
Yeah.
It was a lovely tribute to those guys, and we will always remember them guys. So lovely tribute by 710 Beauty Our Lodge, and the service was excellent. So thanks very much, guys. I'll be hopefully on again soon. And anybody needs anything from me or wants any information, give me a wee shout. Okay.
Brilliant.
I speak to you on Tuesday, Warren. Bye.
Cheers.
We are.
Alright guys, we've got to close just on 4 o'clock by time wise, because we've got a lot of stuff on tonight. It was a last minute decision to do this because we wanted to get the information out. Just a quick one, Samuel Logan, just to answer your question, because it's a good point. I wasn't meaning, because you remember, I think I was misquoted. What my point I was trying to say was, it's the best I can remember watching Rangers in Europe. Now, bear in mind, I didn't see them winning the Winners' Cup. I wasn't born. I was at the UEFA Cup final. The team in '92, I watched them all the way. I went to every game apart from Marseille. Outstanding. They were maybe a better team, but just in general, it's a wee throw-off remark. But it's probably possibly one of the best Rangers teams I've ever saw in Europe.
Hello there, Derek Steen. He's got sparklers in the USA. He'll be lighting fireworks off. Yep. God is on our side, said Fiona Douglas.
Somebody said hello for California as well. I forgot that one. Missed it now.
There's that many messages, guys, and see trying to backtrack on it all.
And guys, sometimes we miss them out. Sometimes YouTube.
Hello, John Kiernan. I know nobody knew we were on the day, no even us.
But actually, Sammy was saying he's watched Rangers in 4 finals and he's seen them in front of 80,000 fans watching at Ibrox for a final. I get all that. So I was just basically saying, as performance-wise, that team's as good as any that I've saw.
Hey, have you any update on the Blackpool True Blues end of season do?
No, I spoke to them last week. It's not cancelled. As far as I know, officially it's not cancelled yet, and they want to have a venue because they can treble. They might have a different venue, I think, but I don't want to be quoted on it because I don't know enough information. But I think they'll update people as soon as they know, because of the COVID. They don't know, but it's still possible it'll be on. So
hey, Warren, Fiona Douglas is looking for a DVD for the Juvies here. If you can help her out with that, Warren, please.
Yep. Guys, anybody that wants fireworks, this is a chance. Just like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll begin a pack away every week.
Every week till we've got rid of them all.
Yep. And if you want to buy fireworks, you can buy them as well. It's top quality fireworks from one of the guys sponsoring my show. And
the stuff you got was absolutely amazing. The box you got.
Oh, aye. Another ones as well, the Pie Sports for doing a sponsorship for the last few months. We appreciate them as well, guys.
Gary Roberts in North Carolina.
North Carolina, aye. He's from Glasgow, but...
Alright, okay.
That's my pal, I know well. Guys, just remember, like, share and subscribe. Get as many people watching. But more importantly, the message tonight is, every Rangers supporter you know, can you send that flyer out to them? We'll have it on the page.
Use it as your profile pic, guys.
If you're in a supporters club, a bus, if you go to the pub, anything at all, or a Rangers group, please get every Rangers supporter. It's not a Gers TV promotion, we're just putting it out there. Every Rangers group's got to be involved, we hope. And there's no cliques on it, and there's going to be an events page created. Add as many Rangers fans as you can, and let's make the whole world see how great our club and support are.
And always remember, guys, we are the people.
We had McGregor, Tab and Goldson and Borna at the back. Alfie Kent, Refeet and Defoe in attack. Davis, Jack and Mara, Arfield, Hadji came alive. With Helen, Dead and Balogun, they won as 55. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. Oh Rangers, we love you. Not forgetting Joey Boy, his name we couldn't fit. Like Edmondson and Barker, we knew they'd done their bit. McLaughlin, Jones and Bassey, Bungani, Zunga, and Nico Katic couldn't play, but he's Rangers through and through. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. Oh Rangers, we love you. So Stephen Gerrard came to Ibrox along with Gary Mack, and they were set the challenge to bring the title back. The day that he arrived, Thierry ended on let's go, and now he's there for all to see. The league flags coming home. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do. We love you Rangers, we do.